everybody, it's Melanie, and it's been a while. So, can you hear the thunder? Can you hear it? We haven't done this in a while. I have been away for a while because we had guests. My mom, niece, nephew, and dad came out, and then a couple of weeks later, John and Liz came out from New Orleans. Hi, guys! So, yeah, we have been so busy with like showing people around, taking them out to eat, and all of that good stuff. And then the week after that, we were just like, we are doing nothing, and we're gonna like it. We're just gonna sit here and chill. So no videos got filmed, and I do apologize for that. So today, because we have this lovely thunderstorm, I thought we could do a little catching up on the haunted apartment. Not too many things have happened. I did set up the camera on the doll for those of you who are wondering about that, but didn't get any motion detected. So her legs and arms don't have joints. They're stiff plastic. That might have something to do with it. Like, her eyes will blink really easily, but her legs and arms don't move that easily. So either that, or maybe she made a motion that was so small it was hard to detect on camera. So I'm gonna have to try to find a way to maybe set this camera up on her and film her. However, that's going to be a lot of footage to go through, so I have to figure out when and if I have the time to do that kind of project and sit there and watch, like, 10, 12, 8, okay, let's be honest, 8 hours worth of footage from not when I go to sleep, but from when I go to bed, from when I wake up. So if you guys have any suggestions on making that easier, just let me know. 3 things that have happened. First of all, we've had a weird lighting situation. The living room has a ceiling fan and it has 3 bulbs in it. One of them burnt out, so we went and bought new bulbs and we put them in. Everything was fine. We bought brighter bulbs than we usually have, so I was hoping that it would help the camera and the lighting situation when filming. And for a week it was great, and then all of a sudden it just started flashing, and we thought, oh well, we got a bad bulb, or maybe there's a bad connection or whatever. So that happened for a little while, and then it just wouldn't come on. But the weird thing is that when you turn the light off, the glow would still go out like it had been on, but you couldn't see that it was on. So a second older bulb burned out. So we got more bulbs, we replaced both of those, and the same thing happened. It was fine for about a week, and then it started flashing. Now this could totally be an electrical problem. I get that, but I think it's weird that it never happened before that, and all of a sudden it's having issues. So the handyman came and he gave us a bulb, and so far so good. It's working okay. He has said something about pulling a pin out, that maybe it was arcing, but then he checked the bulbs and he's like, no, these are the same. So I don't know if maybe that is just fixed and it was an electrical problem, but that doesn't explain the bedroom closet light. So it went out, and we're thinking, okay, great, it's just time to replace things. We've been here 3 years, bulbs are gonna burn out. But then Michael thought maybe it's loose, so he reached up and he tapped it and it came on. So we're like, oh, okay, maybe it was just loose. So the next couple of times it did that, he tapped it and it just came on. The last time that he tapped it, it would not come on. So we're like, okay, it's finally burned out. So since I was going to tell them about the flashing in the living room, I just told them about the bedroom light as well. But before they got here, Michael and I were in the bedroom, and I was sitting on the bed, and Michael was standing in the middle of the room, and we were just talking about something. And all of a sudden, both of us just look at the closet, and the light was just on. Out of nowhere. Like, neither one of us had gone to the closet to turn it on. As far as we know, the light switch was down. And I was like, you see that, right? And he's like, yeah, let's just turn that off and shut the closet door. So he just walked very quietly over, turned off the light, and shut the door. And I was like, the light was on, right? Like, I'm not crazy, am I? You saw that, didn't you? And he's like, yeah, it's the ghost. Let's not talk about it. But of course, all of you know that Michael's a total skeptic. Even in the face of something like this, he's going to find a way to, like, brush it off. So that happened. That was weird and strange and crazy. The second thing that happened is that I have these little mason jars, and I'm going to be using these for a craft. Sorry, it's not a Vlogoween craft. But I have 6 of these. 6. I counted them. They were on the shelf. I know how to count to 6. I know how to count way higher than 6. But 6, definitely I can do. So I counted them. I wanted to know how many supplies, I needed to know how much supplies I needed to do the craft that I'm doing. So I got enough supplies for 6. So I do the first 2, and then I go to get the third one, and I'm like, wait a minute. Why are there only 3 left on the shelf? Where's the other one? There should be 4 left. And I have looked in my craft stuff. I have looked through the kitchen cabinets. I have looked everywhere. On the desk, in drawers, in with my yarn. Cannot find it anywhere. It has disappeared. So I thought, oh, maybe Michael used it for something. He never touched it. He didn't even know we had 6 of them. He's like, are you sure there were 6? I'm like, I know how to count to 6. We've established this, right? So it is gone. I still can't find it. I don't know what happened to it. Bye-bye jar. Hopefully I can find it before I finish the craft that I'm doing. And when it shows up, I'll let you guys know where I find it. But things in this apartment, like my things, they disappear, right? I don't know where they go, why they disappear. I don't know. The third thing that happened was with these blinds behind me. And I'm going to lower these so I can show you something. So these blinds are tilted up on the inside edge. And this is the way that we want them because we can see down through the slits out the window if we need to look at something. And nobody can see in. It also doesn't let as much light in. If we have them tilted the other way, sorry, pulled Spider-Man off. If we have them pointed the other way, it lets in more light, but also somebody can peek down through the slits from the outside, and they could possibly see into our bedroom. So we don't leave them that way. When I dust, I'll dust one direction, flip it, dust the other direction, but I always leave them tilted up for the reasons that I have claimed. So the other day, Michael comes in and he's like, no wonder you can't sleep in the morning. There's too much light coming in. Hold that thought. I'm going to use that again. Speaking of light. He's like, there's too much light coming in. And I'm just like, I have no idea what you're talking about. What do you mean there's too much light coming in? The blinds are down. And he's like, they're facing the wrong way. And I was like, What do you mean they're facing the wrong way? And he's like, they're tilted the wrong way. And I was like, I didn't do it. I didn't touch them. Like, when I dust, I always make sure that I adjust them to the correct position. It's just something that I've always done. And he was like, well, I didn't do it. And I was like, I didn't do it. So who tilted the blinds in the wrong direction? How did they get in that direction? Neither one of us know. We don't know exactly when it happened either. We just happened to notice in the middle, or he just happened to notice one day that they were tilted in the wrong direction. So yeah, strange and weird things happening. Lights blinking, jars disappearing, blinds in the wrong direction. Who knows what'll happen next? So I'm glad I got to catch up with you guys and let you know what's going on. I apologize for the absence, but hopefully I won't be absent for too much longer on here. Don't want to lose any of you guys, but if I am absent, it's because I've already started planning for Vlogoween. Yes, I know it's August, but you can never plan too early for Vlogoween, or Halloween for that matter. So we do have a couple of trips set up. We're going to plan, we're doing a couple of things a little bit early this year, just so that we can hopefully get all of the month covered. And hopefully, like if we don't get rained out or flooded out this time around, we've got a date set and nobody backs out. Hopefully one of those will be the haunted campground, and I am super excited about that one. I cannot wait to finally go. So our friends know where it is. We don't know exactly where it is. It's apparently off an exit, and I don't know if it has a name, but if it does, I'll find out and let you guys know. But yeah, hopefully that's coming up. Susan might be joining us for a few videos, and then Marnie and Troy might be joining us for a few videos. And we might have a new special guest friend, depending on if her schedule works out. It's always an issue, right? Trying to schedule everybody's schedule at the same time. So yeah, I think that's all for the haunted apartment update this time around. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing the spooky, weird things that are going on here. If anything else happens with the doll, I'll let you know. If I'm able to get any footage of her whatsoever, of her moving, I'll let you know. Yeah, so that's about it. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button down below. Check out all my other social media. It'll be listed at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. And if you wish to write me a message or tell me a story, or want me to tell your story, my email will be in the description box below. So happy Monday, guys, or whenever you're watching this. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.